Sure. Hey there everyone, this is Aurelian, and we're playing Knights of the Old Republic 2. So yeah. We're using this thing. More logs. Are these new?
Tracted the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue. Didn't recognize the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, survivor I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger and suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean true.
Do I own a protocol droid?
Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid story. The T3 droid had seized up, so we left it in storage in standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with her. Quarter's mining crew wanted us to collect the credits for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will know word from the Republic. But I've sent out a broadcom transmission for records on this Ebon Hawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
I like him. He wasn't going to sell me. Can really tell that they didn't have a particularly good translucency filter though, because his entire eyeballs are so visible. Anyway, we'll see if we can reach anyone on the communications. Yep. Hangar Bay 25. Low-pitched whistles and beeps. Probably T3. Can you read me? What a surprise, it's T3. Are you operational? We're trapped up on the administration level. Can you unlock the turbo lifts? Is there some other way out of here? I'd rather risk it. Whoever did the sound engineering had a lot of fun with T3. Alrighty. And the first of several sections in this game where you play as another character. I guess technically the second because there's the prologue, but it's the first one that's mandatory. Just loot everything. We found some stuff, nothing especially exciting there. So for now we'll try this low security door. Oh, mining droids. T3 is basically like any other character, only because he's a droid, he's got kind of a weird spread of stats. Really high intelligence, though. I mean, 2 points higher than ours. But it's also the one you're likely to go increasing. And he has a couple of special feats to him, namely Droid Upgrade Class 1, which determines what equipment he can equip, and Logic Upgrade, which gives him an inherent defense boost. We've also got some items for him that we picked up as Sylvic. Inventories are shared for these sections, which is nice. Yeah, whatever. We could give him a second mining laser, but he doesn't have two-weapon fighting yet. He can get it, though. Heaven Hawk's looking a lot better than it did when it came in. That's nice. We'll just quickly loot these containers. Yeah, spoilers, there's nothing you can really do up here just yet, but I did want to get that view of the Heaven Hawk out of the way. Oh yeah, and that's a closet we can't get in yet. Over there. Minor sonic detonators. It's kind of weird that all they give away in this place is sonic equipment. And it's explained well, but sonic equipment is so good. Broadening Chamber Mark 1 is a blaster upgrade, if I'm not mistaken. You can really see the darkness paying off. More looting. Always good. And murder. I think T3 regenerates health like anyone else, which is a little bit odd. Oh, here we got a data pad. This will bring up this, a window. Should be enough time for even a relatively slow reader to read. If not, you'll have to pause the video, because I'm a jerk. These mining droids have energy shields on them, which means we need to either hit them with something else, or basically do a lot more damage to break through. Personally, I just use the shock arm to, come on. There we go. To do all our damage. It uses up charges, but like, weapons like that are common enough that I don't find the need to be stingy with them. Alright, we can't bash this door open, but we can mine it open. I think your ability to do that is based on your demolition score, but I'm not completely certain about that. In either case, I think they're deadly sonic mines that we have, so they'd be sufficient for the job even if we had no skill. Well, a longsword and a flamethrower, those are nice. Longsword probably won't see any use, but the flamethrower sure will. And adrenal strength. I believe that's the stimulant rather than an implant. Irreparable damage, okay. Can't do anything to those two doors without accessing the hangar control. Several parts have been removed. A laser drill's been used on subsystems, so obviously intentional sabotage. We got a repair part in the fueling depot, so we can replace the missing part. And that gives us access to the console. We can get a map of the area, but honestly these are almost never worth it in this game. They kind of were in KOTOR 1, but definitely not this game. So let's try out the cameras first. Here you can really see the benefits of the darker Paragus mod. It looks so much nicer than, you know, especially for what's going on here, than the original. Decontamination room seems contaminated. Good sign. Other than that, not too much on the cameras. We'll do access docking and takeoff procedures. Need the orbital drift charts, so can we transmit them? No. Can we download them? No. Well, thanks.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine checks. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well, to prevent further system compromises. The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives.
Alrighty. Very helpful tip there. This can be easily bypassed by blowing it up. That's...
Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the navicomputer's been voice-locked. You'd need the access code to get it spaceworthy. Considering this latest droid commission breach, I'm putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock officer. If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced to enact full override.
Sounds like whoever was sabotaging the droids was also looking for a way off the mining platform.
Looks like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. The maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to fix it, though. Regardless, still no luck accessing the navicomputer. It's been voice-locked, maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship, like the old woman. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the navicomputer and put in a new one. If we even had one to spare. The only reason someone would lock their navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts. Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going, or where it had been. Only smugglers do that, or someone with something to hide. That Jedi's got a lot of questions to answer.
Well, I mean, with there being an exchange bounty on the Jedi, it makes sense that it would be locked. Does it not? Alright. Can we do anything here? Diagnostic on damaged systems? Nope. Can't do anything with that. Subsystems? Okay, try the blast door to the hangar. Conduit was removed. That's great. Didn't use the spike though. Let's open the blast door to the fuel depot then. Comm system. Inoperative. Excellent. Whoever did the sabotage did a pretty thorough job. There's no thing left unsabotaged. Here we've just got some more mining droids to kill. First one didn't even aggro the other two. And T3 doesn't have any feats that I'm aware of that allow him to change the kind of attack that he does. But again, it wouldn't be a good idea at this stage anyway. What you got? Oh joy. 2 droid optimized interfaces. Well, we'll have a spectacularly high computer skill, but it's already spectacularly high. More treats. Well, some components. And I guess the sonic grenade is alright. Fuel depot. These purple fields count as doors, but as one can expect, you can't pick them. There's nothing down that way, so we'll just get on the fuel control station then. As usual, always a good idea to try out the cameras. The fuel line apparently has some mines on it. That's a great place to put a mine. I think that's where we were before, the maintenance level. Entrance to the droid maintenance area doesn't show much. System log. Explosions enacted the security lockdown. Someone sliced the fuel depot computers. So apparently someone was trying to isolate sections of the facility, which again goes in hand with everything we've learned up to this point. Although we still don't have much of a why. Because it seems like a lot of effort to go through to get capture a Jedi for a bounty. Emergency system schematics deactivated. Great. Let's open the emergency hatch. There we go. That's the emergency hatch that we couldn't open before. Good sign.
So, how long have you been a Jedi? Must be tough. You know, no family, no husband.
Subtle. No tougher than enduring your false sympathy while you're staring at my chest.
Hey, I wasn't trying... Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through.
Looks like it, but it's strange you didn't contact us on the comm.
If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar.
The turbo lifts are locked down manually, so I had to open them. The emergency hatch.
Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
You should talk. Maybe, but it's the only way out, and it's better I risk my life than yours.
You're either really brave or really crazy. Or both. Alright, I'll try to monitor things from up here. Be careful. The only thing moving down there is likely to be mining droids, so don't be playing hero too hard. Not that I care what happens to you or anything. I just don't want to be trying to get off this rock by myself.
Your concern is noted. I'll be going now.
I'll keep the comm link open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here. Don't know if the signal will hold if you get too deep, though.
And comm link. Alright, before we head down to the mining tunnels, though, there's one other place we need to go. If you recall from earlier, there was something we couldn't do with the medical computer. We were able to check the last treatment request, but we didn't have a spike to use to track the treatment request. Treatment was administered by remote from another console within the facility, 34103. Can't determine its location, but you would recognize the ID signature if you access the console. that gets us experience, and that gets us a little bit more knowledge that may come in handy later. Alrighty. The next part, we'll start heading down into the mining tunnels. And that should be fun. I'll see you there. Goodbye.